Wow. CIG, you guys have really just outdone yourself. I gotta find something even beyond that. I don't know. Just, it is unbelievable the stuff you guys accomplished with this game, the tech, the non-lazy approach of some of these big AAA developers. You guys have single-handedly just really exposed the game industry. I know I said this before, but now it's just so freaking clear. HD 4K resolution, you could see how exposed the industry is. You can look at the past 5 years right now and ask yourself this: have any game showed this much detail, this much innovation in the past 5 years of gaming? Because I have not seen it. There's been some pretty good games here and there, but not doing nothing as crazy as this. Freaking procedural cities. I mean, you already had the procedural planets, and then here we go with the cities. So you guys were obviously holding stuff back at Gamescom. I kind of had that feeling, and I was like, well, maybe we're not even going to see procedural cities this year. Maybe next year. That may be too far ahead. You guys have finally reached that point where you could actually push this tech right now. That is insane. And at first, I didn't catch it the first time I was watching the presentation. It wasn't until after, because I was watching with my friends, we were laughing and joking and stuff. When I heard that they created that whole, basically the whole art court with that tech and building around it with the interior of that city, I was just mind blown all again. Like, I thought it was like the procedural cities with just the buildings, which was kind of still cool because it would speed things up. But to have the interior to go with it, what? I mean, I play stuff like Grand Theft Auto, and you can't go in every building or stuff like that. There's only a couple buildings that you can rob a couple stores or go in a bar, have a bar fight with certain missions. Like, not the whole city is available. This tech, I mean, even if every building isn't explorable, okay, you're gonna get a lot of explorable stuff with this tech. I'm not expecting the whole city, every little nook and cranny and door to go through. If you could go through about 80% of them, that's still impressive. Hell, even if I could explore that city that they shown us on the horizon, even just 50%, I'll still be impressed. That is insane. And I know people are gonna say, oh, well, procedural check is kind of spotty and blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. This procedural tech is the best I have ever seen. This isn't no Man's Skies, bullshit, or any other of these procedural tech games that throw it in there and use it as a marketing gimmick. I mean, they're really showing the ins and out of how they're doing this and how it's gonna flesh the game out and speed up the process. Even stuff I'm hoping with even the water, the oceans and lakes and stuff like that. Maybe there may be some underground or underwater, I should say, cities and stuff like that, or treasures or even salvaging, boats. And yes, boats, because I could say this: when I went to the LA office, this isn't under NDA because it was, the main area to say it's not in NDA. That picture, the blue room in the LA office, like it's real sky blue, whatever. It's Terra. At the bottom, there was a port with boats, and I'm talking like the big oil rig type boats, cargo boats. They didn't look too futuristic or anything in that painting, but they did have boats on there. So in the future, be prepared for some type of boats for the water. I mean, it's gonna get insane with how much stuff you can do in this game. I mean, it's truly amazing, and this was CIG's best presentation and convention that they have had. I must say, you guys outdid yourself. weren't any crashes. I haven't heard one person complain about this, this presentation. From what I heard, everyone feels the same like me, that this was their best, presentation. My only complaint is that they flew that shitty cockroach Aurora around for the, the demonstration. I'd much rather had seen, they dick teased us with the, what's the name of it? The Terrapin. That is my only complaint. I really want to see that Terrapin. That thing was looking beautiful on that launch pad. Court was just looking amazeball. Something off, Blade Runner. This game is like Blade Runner, Star Wars, Star Trek. Every sci-fi cool-ass movie or show that we ever loved all in one game. I mean, just truly amazing that you guys keep up on the scale and keep amazing the community. Like, that's unreal. I feel like this is the first time I've seen Star Citizen again. Like, that's how hyped up I am. Everyone was kind of mad about 3.0. Maybe some people still are mad and, where's everything at and where's this? And once I've seen this, I feel so much better. I am kind of sad 3.0 isn't out right now, but after seeing that, hell, 3.0 is going to be cool, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, damn, the procedural tech and all that great stuff, that may be, 4.0 type tech right there. Who knows? I just know that I'm excited for whenever it comes out and we can test it out and see how NPCs act. I want to put them to the test and maybe crash into those ships that were flying around the city if those weren't just, regular set pieces, if those were NPCs. And just really, I'm really curious also about how they're going to handle that with players coming in, because I can see a lot of trolling going on right now. If everyone could just fly the ship all nilly-willy through that city, it's going to be a lot of kamikazing into people with the Aurora. He had the perfect ship crashing and trolling and all that other crazy stuff. But were you guys amazed with the procedural tech? What else left do you think they have in the tank to show us? Because at this point, I'm like, damn, I don't know what else they're going to show us. I mean, SitCon last year, I feel this SitCon, people got guns and 150 people won SSDs. I'm like, damn, where was all this last year when I went? But next CitizenCon, I don't know what they're going to show. I really don't. Hell, I didn't even forget about Squadron 42. I see why they probably left Squadron 42 out, because they had so much to show. Like, you got to put that for the holiday stream. You got to save a little piece. But to be honest, I wish they would have shown this at Gamescom, because Star Citizen would have blew every damn thing out of the water that was at Gamescom. I mean, what was at Gamescom? What? Wolfenstein, Destiny, Battlefront 2. Easily, this tech demo would have blew everything out of the water. But you guys have a blessed day. What was your favorite part of the presentation? Obviously, mine was, seeing this tech. That was freaking beautiful, the procedural cities. But you guys have a blessed day. And one more thing, Star Citizen for life.